All right, and welcome back to another Spinato spin. Missed you last week. Had some situations going on. Couldn't really get in front of you last week, but back now. That's all. Back and better than ever. Everything's good. And greetings, salutations. Wonderful time of the year. Happy holidays. A lot of holidays going on right now. You might as well just be straightforward with myself. Merry Christmas to everyone that supports that and celebrates that, and of course, Happy New Year. We'll catch you next week, so we'll be able to give you a fond send off to the end of the year. But either way, the topic today, real simple. You got three basic things, and I just wanted to cover them real quick for you. Just things to take away with you, when you bring to your holiday table in the next couple of days here. Think about this. Now, this is not an indictment on what goes on at school, but these are three things that, it would have been nice if they taught us in school, okay? Only from the standpoint of this is where it could have all started for us, and this is where it should all start for us. Three basic things. I'm going to run through them real quick, and then we'll go over them. The first one is relationships, okay? Now, relationships are pivotal. So your whole life is going to revolve around relationships. It's going to be whether or not you have good relationships with people or bad relationships with people. Or maybe relationships that don't get off to a good start but finish with a tremendous finish and things work out real well. The other one, real simple, is goal setting. Setting goals, setting and hitting goals. How to decide what a goal is, learning about goals, learning how important they are in your life, and really what they will be in your life pretty much is your compass. It's going to be your compass for the rest of your life is goals. And that's just the way it is. No matter what you do, we talked about it a little bit on the show before, but no matter what you do, you have a goal. It doesn't matter whether or not you don't have a goal or you do have a goal. That's part of your goal. Everything in life does revolve around goals. The other thing I want to talk about is something real basic, real simple. Probably by the time our age hits double digits, we can start learning about the rule of 72. Very simple concept, but incredibly powerful. And we'll go over that too. And basically, just to give you a general idea about that, is pretty much what it is. You take the number 72 divided by the interest rate that you're earning on your money or on anything, and that tells you how many years it actually takes for that lump sum of money to double. Very powerful, very powerful. So let's go back to the first one, relationships, okay? Relationships have a lot to do with how you get along with people and how you start to develop relationships, okay? It's kind of like, like a quid pro quo type of thing. You do something for me, I do something for you. They call it the law of reciprocity, right? I help you, you help me. But it should be seamless. It should be something that just happens naturally with people and individuals. But it's hard to do if you don't have the basics and you don't really understand. There's certain things that Stephen Covey talks about in his book, Highly Successful People, Seven Habits of Highly Successful People. He talks about your emotional bank account. Talks about how, when you do something nice for somebody, you're making a deposit into their emotional bank account. When you do something bad to somebody and don't treat them well, you're doing a withdrawal from their emotional bank account. You got to understand that this is how the ebb and flow of life goes when it comes to relationships. Relationships are incredibly powerful and they will make a difference. The one thing I talked about before, it never hurts to know how to do it. When you can give a sincere compliment to somebody, you have no idea how much that lifts them up. And that basically is something we can all look into and work on and get better at. The other thing and the other concept we wanted to talk about here as time dwindles down is goal setting. Now, goal setting means you could be doing anything. Anything can be a goal. But the concept is, how do I set the goal? How do I decide really how much I really want to make a difference or what's going to happen? Well, the thing about goals, which is amazing, is it's not so much whether or not you hit the goal, it's who you become in the process of hitting the goal. Who you become in the process of attempting to hit the goal. What do you do? What's your approach? How do you handle the ebb and flow, the getting knocked down and back up again? That's what goals teach you. Goals can teach us that at a very early age, and I suggest anyone with a younger child or whatever it takes, tell them and teach them how to set and hit goals. Tell them that every day they should try to set and hit a goal. Tell them how important it is. You know, the sports, every sport you could possibly play has a goal. I mean, you know, there's a goal in every sport. If any sport that you teach your kid how to play, there's going to be a goal. You play a game of cards, there's a goal, right? Well, why don't they just get that into their heads at an early age, younger age, and just get them to think about it that way? The other one, the rule of 72, real simple. If I got the number 72 and I divide it by an interest rate of, let's say, 6%, if I take 6%, divide up by 72, comes out to 12. That means for my lump sum of money, it's going to take me exactly 12 years, okay, for that money to double. However, if I get 12% on my money, it'll only take me 6 years. So can you imagine the power of that? You got $1,000, let's say, okay, or $1, whatever you want to call it. You got $1,000 and you're getting 6% on your money. So in 12 years, you'll have $2. However, if you got 12%, in 6 years, you'd have $2. So you could see how you keep leaping ahead as the interest changes. Now, why is that powerful? Why not? When you're younger, that is an incredibly powerful tool to guide you through your life. If you learn that at an early age, you'll fight like crazy to get a better interest rate. You'll learn more about what it takes to get a better interest rate. The other one, we're going to wrap it up with this, and this is something that runs along the line of finding goals and any sort of information out there, is purpose. If you can find a way on how to find out what your purpose in life is, you will have an extraordinary life. I promise you that. You know, they talked about Viktor Frankl and, the meaning of life. He taught people how to find their purpose while in a concentration camp. And that kept him going. It kept a lot of other people going. Find your purpose. Find out what it is you have to do. Have yourself a fantastic holiday. Enjoy your Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. And have yourself a great day. And thanks for watching the Spinato Spin. Have a good one, everybody.